of the more hitter-friendly yards in the big leagues. A look at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. A good matchup here for you tonight between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Scott Feldman, the right-hander from the Aloha State, gets the call on the mound. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes, he dominates, he mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5.
Colton Wong will stand in. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for St. Louis, second baseman, Colton Wong.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Hamilton is under it. 1 out. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Harold, what do they need to focus on in this one?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early, and let him do his thing.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. One out, nobody on. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Matt, I got to be totally honest here. With Woody Keller behind the dish, don't be too surprised you have a few questionable calls. It's not that he's consistently off, but I've been told it seems like he has a fairly tall strike zone. We'll keep an eye out for that.
Here's Randall Grichuk. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away.
Grichuk.
He's set. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here it comes. 1-0. Roasted into left field. That's a base hit.
Matt, I love this offense, and they're deep. Now, they got the leadoff guy out, but then all of a sudden the 2-hitter and the 3-hitter get hits, and before you know it, you're in trouble.
Carpenter.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
A shot down the first baseline. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next 2 hitters coming up.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Hit hard back up the middle. Cozart makes a great play. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More ahead from Great American Ballpark right after this. Carlos Martinez, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Reds, center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled. With a moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to see the speed and athleticism of Billy Hamilton on display. This guy has world-class speed, guys. He can fly. I love watching him run. So if you like watching a guy take over a game with his legs, he's your guy.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Probably good he didn't make contact on that one. It's so tough to get around on a fastball up and in.
Lined foul as this gets over the Reds dugout. Now the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Now at the plate, Joey Votto. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Pitch on the way. Hit hard towards center.
So the first 2 batters of the inning go out, and then the 3-hitter gets a base hit here, bringing up the middle of the order. This guy's got power. It could be 2-0 before you blink.
Standing in, Adam Duvall. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
From the stretch. A high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
The 0-1. A wave and a miss.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
And he misses there. 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit hard to short. That gets down, and the inning continues.
You throw a ball down the middle, you better start ducking right when you release it. He took it right back at him. Hit it where it's thrown.
Eugenio Suarez.
Stepping in now, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
That's a great pitch right there. A fastball low and away right on the knees on the corner. That's why you get a late swing right there. Really impressive.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
2 down, runners at first and second. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Reds strand a couple. We are still scoreless. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Catcher, Yadier Molina.
Into the windup and the pitch. This is in the air to right. Schebler is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Reds. And I'm looking down there at Joey Votto. You know, Joey will surprise you. He'll make an unbelievable play because he's a gambler. He's not afraid to challenge on a bunt, and he's not afraid to turn and spin and throw a ball to second base without even looking that direction.
So stepping in, Stephen Piscotty, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Line towards center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Digging in, Carlos Martinez. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. First pitch of the at-bat. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Hit out towards second. Jeanette showing off his range. 1 there on the first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Now to the plate, Scooter Jeanette. He'll match up with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning.
Scooter Jeanette.
And a ball, 1-0. Now the pitch. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Sent on the ground out to second. Wong gets to it. A quick out, number 1.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Cardinals.
Scott.
And behind the plate, Yadier Molina. See all that gold? He's wearing it for a reason. He can frame it. He can catch it. He can call the game. He's got great footwork to make the throws. You better be careful if you lead off first base. He'll stray down there and drill you. He'll get you. He will, I'm telling you. He'll pick you off.
At the plate, Scott Schebler. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
If he can keep hitting the corner with that two-seam fastball, it's going to be really effective. But if he leaves it out over the middle of the plate, it could be a dangerous spot.
The windup and the 0-1. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. It kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
The 0-2 home. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Lays off 2-2 now.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Standing in now, Tucker Barnhart, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. A fastball that just misses inside. Here's the 1-1 pitch. On the ground softly towards second. To his right, Wong. Throw on to Carpenter gets him, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Stepping up to the plate, Greg Garcia, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Well, Matt, we've watched them struggle early, but you always talk about in-game adjustments. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They look more aggressive. They look like they've changed their whole game plan to come out now and start firing on all cylinders.
Into the box, Colton Wong. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Schebler looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Center fielder number 25.
Here's Dexter Fowler now.
Dexter Fowler.
As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. No outs, nobody on. And another foul ball. Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball. Now another 0-2. Hit back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Found himself down 0-2. Battles through these tough pitches right here, and then gets to the fifth pitch. He never gave up, continued to fight, and what do you know, base hit on the fifth pitch.
Into the box now, Rendell Grichuk,
as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
A runner at first with no outs here. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the third strike.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Stepping in now, Matt Carpenter. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Cozart for one. On to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. But the Cards do strike for two, both coming on this two-run dinger. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 2-0 St. Louis. Now batting, Scott Feldman. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Scott Feldman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Billy Hamilton.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
The 1-2 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on.
No.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Grichuk is there. 2 down.
The shortstop, number 2, Zach Cozart.
Ready for another chance? Zach Cozart. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting those first 2 outs. I think he's limited the damage so far this inning.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're still down. It's 2-0. Digging in to try it again. Aledmus Diaz. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Into the windup and the pitch. To short. Cozart is there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, number 4, catcher Yadier Molina.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities, and here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He swings and grounds it to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play. But as a result, it's one of those seeing eye singles. Just found the hole.
In now, Carlos Martinez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
The 0-1 on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Greg Garcia.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Greg Garcia. He singled his last time up. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a ground ball heading for the Gold Glover Votto at first. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cards strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Striding in once again, Joey Votto. He reached on a single in his first try.
Baseman, Joey Votto.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Here's the 1-1 now to Votto. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And he's retired here, one away.
The left fielder, number 23, Adam Duvall.
Now at the plate, Adam Duvall. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Fouled back. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead and count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here, 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Grichuk on the move, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order. They're down 2-0. Colton Wong will stand in. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Baseman, Colton Wong.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Schebler racing back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Hey, this guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Ready once again, Dexter Fowler. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
3 for 3 on the night. He's feeling good right now. You know, I watched him hit earlier in batting practice. He looked terrific. He just carried that over to the game.
Digging in, Rendell Grichuk. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Down low.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
The 1-0 delivery. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. 2 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Working for the punch out and the offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. And with it, the Cardinals have increased their lead 4-0.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
First baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Seared down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, third baseman, Aledmys Diaz.
And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Middle of the night from Great American Ballpark. It's now 4-0 St. Louis. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. 0-1 count, and the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, that was a classic strikeout pitch with the changeup down right there. He just missed. You know, he hit fastball, then came back with the changeup. I think he comes back with another fastball in. You got him guessing now for sure.
Back up the middle. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the fifth.
Well, he fell behind 0-2, and this is really the personality of who he is. He didn't give up. He continued to fight and gets a base hit when he gets the 2-2 count.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. And that run will continue as this is swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Stepping in now, Tucker Barnhart. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. Reds go down quietly. They trail here 4-0. Lorenzen takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 21, Michael Lorenzen.
Digging in and looking for more, Yadier Molina. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Number 4, Yadier Molina.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
1-1.
Go outside.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a line drive. But this is going to get foul.
Now the 1-2 coming to Molina.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
Well, back-to-back sliders. Now, the first one was almost like a practice pitch. He saw the spin. The second one, he recognized and got the base hit.
Digging in to try it again, Stephen Piscotty. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hamilton on the move. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, pitcher Carlos Martinez.
At the plate, Carlos Martinez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as a lefty's begun to heat up down there. From the belt, kicks and deals. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it, Jeanette, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop Greg Garcia.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Greg Garcia. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Colton Wong will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. He's set and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Chopped weakly up the first base line. That's a foul ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Hamilton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cards strand a couple. They lead it 4-0. Jose Peraza is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Jose Peraza.
Grounded to third. Diaz scoops it up. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, number 6, center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Striding in once again, Billy Hamilton. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. One strike offering now to Hamilton. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart.
He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. The Scotty's there for it.
And that's the 3rd out. Dexter Fowler will be the one to lead it off when we come back. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Reds nothing. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Wendy Peralta is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 53, Wendy Peralta.
Dexter Fowler will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Dexter Fowler.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Hamilton going back on it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the 1st out.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Randall Grichuk will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
The 0-2 home. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Duvall is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
For the Cardinals, first baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Digging in once again, Matt Carpenter. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Takes a knee-high fastball.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
Ready with the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they're in front 4-0. In is Joey Votto now. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Baseman, Joey Votto.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. And the pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Ready for another shot now. Adam Duvall, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
In for a strike. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch hit the other way out toward right field. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now.
Third baseman, number 7, Eugenio
ready
Suarez.
once again, Eugenio Suarez. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Grichuk over to his left, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They're down 4-0. So coming to the plate, Aledmys Diaz. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Diaz.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count,
catcher,
looking for a fastball. He took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
Ready for another chance? Yadier Molina. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Soft liner out toward left center, and that's in there. Base hit.
Matt, that's his 3rd hit of the night, his 3rd single. I'm sure he'd like to have a double or something mixed in, but for now, he'll take the 3 for 4.
Piscotty.
At the plate, Stephen Piscotty. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Shebler. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. The relay throw, and he is in there.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
So stepping in, Carlos Martinez. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Here comes the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Jeanette ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Greg Garcia.
So striding in, Greg Garcia. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, that's a true indicator. He's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cozart is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cards strand a couple, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now, the first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. Now the pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
And that brings up Scott Shebler as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Late that time for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. To his right, Garcia. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Now batting, catcher Tucker Barnhart.
Striding in, Tucker Barnhart. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating them.
Hit out towards second. Wong has it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Reds nothing. Great look there at nighttime in Cincinnati as we head to the 9th inning for this one. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Raisel Iglesias will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch.
Number 26.
Patrick Kivlahan is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 75.
Colton Wong will stand in. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The right fielder, number 15. Randall Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground is short. Cozart has it. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. The Cardinals are out in front 4-0. Sting in Patrick Kivlahan. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same. Sun Hwan-Oh takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 26, Sun Hwan-Oh.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. On the ground up the middle. Garcia is there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 6, center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
So digging in now, Billy Hamilton. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Another 0-2 coming. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Again, he sends it out of play. Another one sent foul. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And he holds up on this one, but it's a called strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
4-0 the score tonight. St. Louis slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 4 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Reds, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Carlos Martinez. The loss goes to Scott Feldman. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro bus service is available to Anderson Township, Cobblewood Plaza, Kenwood, and Western Hills Plaza.